Welcome to Static Model Mayhem. On this episode we'll be installing most of the ship's fittings, since we have mated the superstructure with the main hull. And what I'm usually working with is starting from the middle of the ship, amidships, then going towards the bow and towards the stern. It's a habit that I've picked up when I was working and building sailing ships, so that's a lot better, especially for rigging. Let's begin. I'm not going to be using neither super glue nor plastic cement, just plain old PVA glue or wood glue or whatever you call it. That's the thing. First one is down. Let me get my pencil and take a note on the instructions. Q51 is down, Q19, here we go, that's the next one. Nope, it's going to be another Q51. Lifeboats, all the fittings and all the small parts are already painted, pin washed and weathered. And I can tell you that I was really looking forward for this stage. When you're building a model ship, installing the ship's fittings signifies that you're very close to the end. More or less 70% done for the whole process. I'm using PVA glue because I'm planning to replace some of those parts with 3D printed upgrades at a later stage and when my financial situation allows it. So here we go then. Q19 should go right there. There are some amazing 3D part upgrades for ships, especially for the Kirov class. But quite frankly, they are somewhat out of reach at the present time. So I'm using the kit's parts and installing them temporarily. Q20. Q20 should go right here. Good. This side is done. Q20 is done. Q52, 47. 47 also. Now we're looking for D6. This part right here, which is the shield for the anti-submarine warfare rocket. Rocket launcher, which will go right behind it. Or no. Come on. You want to work with me? This one doesn't want to cooperate, so let me get a cotton swab. Get that glue out of the way. If I can reach for it, which I did. Right. The locating pin snapped off. No big deal. Just have to be a bit more careful now. Next up. Find it. Where are those 97 Marine rockets? Ah, there we go. There's a whole tray of parts. If you see the amount of detail there is on these anti-submarine launchers from a 3D accessory, you will be amazed. It's not really. Oh. Goes bow. RB 10,000. No, that's the RB 12,000. What we're looking for is the RB 6,000 for amidships. That's the part we're looking for. Should go right there. This piece in particular, you just have to see to believe the amount of detail there is for that part in 3D printed resin. You just have to see to believe it. Okay, let's flip you on the other side. And very, very good. 251. Q19 is next. Okay. The life raft containers, yeah, I can live with those, with the default ones from the kit. But for the guns, rocket launchers, that sort of thing, it's unbelievable the amount of detail that they put on these. That's really out of this world. Someday, eventually, some of the parts that I'm installing now will be replaced. Hence, I can take the phone and this. That's better. Q47 and Q20. Q52 and Q20. And we have the accommodation ladder right next to it. My little friend. Sit comfortably here. D27, that's the accommodation ladder, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Ah, I'll find you. I'll find you. Let's move on to the anti-submarine rocket shield. Here, and shooting towards the stern, like so. And then another RP6000 launcher. If you have all your parts prepared beforehand, this stage is going really, really fast. But you have to paint, weather, and prepare all your fittings beforehand. Let me just note what we have built so far. D27, where are you, D27? D27. Yeah. Let me get my D27 nail file, new installment, my tools, so a bit smoother than a metal file, and it's quite handy when you want to take out small pieces. Hang on, let's accelerate the process. Core side, excellent. You, my dear friend, going to be installed right after 251, like so. I might come back to this and do a small and quick pin wash. We'll see. And we're done amidships. Let's move over to the bow. Hope you can pick this up on the camera because it's a little humongous piece of kit. Next, we're looking for C2. Either that or that. This one looks like it. Yes. For that, I'll be using plastic cement since it's not going to go anywhere and not being replaced with 3D printed parts. Right here. If you look at the various photos of Kirov, there's a small gap on this piece right here. There's a small gap on the deck. You know what? It's been pushed by this. So, you, my dear friend, will have to wait. I'll probably do it off camera. Next, we have the anti-submarine silex launcher, like so. Oh, yeah. Nice. 255. Where is it? 255 and 224. Right here. This will be installed later. I'm repairing some paintwork right there. So this can wait. Next one. 237 and Q8. These are installed. Let me take a note. E25. That's a small breakwater, isn't it? Breakwater. Here. Nope, that's a big one. I'm looking for the smaller one. There you go. This piece has also been enhanced with small photo etch triangles, and it should go right here. Another advantage of using PVA glue for your fittings is that when and if you plan on having an oil dot filter or some thinner based painting, it won't react with plastic cement, which means these pieces are going to be absolutely safe when I'll do a final oil dot filter and a pin wash. And next one, this can wait, this foot can wait, these are installed. Anchors can wait because I have some chains here, lovely chains. And let's keep moving on. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Big pieces. And this is going to be like so. These two can wait since the jig is on the way. No matter. Moving on. We have B21, which is this piece right here. It's going to be like so. That's some sort of crane, I think. Perhaps for reloading the SSN 14 Silex, I think. Could be. Maybe. And then Q21. PVA glue is starting to get stale, so I might have to replace it. Or we'll keep on working. Let's see. This one's down. Said this one is down. Good. That's on the port side, and starboard side, the same piece. Get the orientation correct, and point it a bit towards the waves. And right here. big breakwater and the RB 10,000 each have to wait until I finish this repair. So we've installed T21, T21, Q21, D16. Right there. D16. Where are you? There you are. Prepare your pieces properly. They're going to look amazing in the end. And when you're installing your fittings, it's going to be a breeze. Now we have some issues here. Locating pegs. Stay put. Piece installed. D16 is done. Superstructure, foremast, mainmast. There we go. There we go. We have a lot of work to do here. Let's start with Q. This we can wait. Q51. Q51. And Q20 behind. I think that as soon as I finish with the life rafts, and most of the parts are with a close proximity, we'll call it a day for this video. So we have Q51 here. Very nice. And we need Q20 U. All these life rafts going to be placed eventually. Q53. Q53 U. This will be replaced. And we have better days on the horizon. Till then, these will be 253 goes in. 253 goes upside down. 253 now will be going to be installed. Or not. Whether you like it or not, it will be part of this model kit. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Q52. Oh, we're getting there. With every little piece that I'm installing, the whole ship changes character. The transformation is evident And the Q20. Huh. Bit tricky having camera in my face. Shameless YouTuber excuse, you might say, but I'd love to see you try it. Yeah. There we go. Let's flip her over. Aha! Again, Q51. Q20. Yeah. 15, 20, 251. Yeah, PVA glue is getting stale, drying up, so I think that after we install the life rafts, we'll call it a day. Huh? 252 U. If I thin down the PVA glue that I'm using with water, it's going to start running all over the deck. And I don't really want to add more work than what I already have in my hands. 253. 253, 53. Nope. Nope. I can get close. Clear. Have shadow from the light right where locating pins are. Here we go. Next. Q20. That's the beauty of unedited videos. You see exactly what us ship model builders are dealing with. No sugar coating whatsoever. And you, my friend, get an extra treatment of Tamiya extra thin, because reasons. How do you like them apples? And I think that this is a good point to call it a day. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. There's been quite some progress today. We started installing our fittings, which means we're about 70% done on this build. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next time. Take care.